Hello, I'm Dennis Michael Lynch, and I thank you for joining me this evening. When will Donald Trump call me on the phone? That's the question we address in the DML report. On Tuesday, Donald Trump wrote the Washington Post a two-page memo outlining how he would compel Mexico to pay for a 1,000-mile long wall at the southern border. It's been his go-to soundbite forever. He pulls it out whenever he desires bursts of applause, and because his supporters, including yours truly, are so tired of the illegal immigration issue, we cheer for the wall, and we especially cheer when we think about Mexico paying for it. But the question posed by supporters and naysayers alike has been and always will be, how? Donald's two-page memo is titled Compelling Mexico to Pay for the Wall, and it proposes forcing Mexicans here in America to prove their legal status before they can wire money to relatives back in Mexico. It also threatens to cancel visas, increase visa fees, and a whole bunch of other little tiny things. But in short, the big part of the plan is to stop illegal aliens from wiring billions, tens of billions of dollars to Mexico each year. And if Mexico does not pay for the wall, then he's going to stop those remittances from happening. On the surface, this sounds like something else you may want to cheer for. But in reality, it will not work. While most of these payments today are made via traditional wire transfers, more and more of them are being made via a digital exchange service known as Bitcoins. I won't bog you down with the details of Bitcoins, but not only are these exchanges cheaper than traditional wire transfers, they are faster and would be virtually impossible for the U.S. government to block because Bitcoin transfers don't include identifying information that could be matched against federal identification databases. There's even a service that lets people in the U.S. send Bitcoins to ATMs in Mexico where the intended recipient can withdraw their money in pesos. And then there is the cash card, like a prepaid debit card, if you will. How do you stop those? How do you stop an illegal alien putting a couple $1,000s on one of those cards, plopping it in the mail and sending it home to Mexico? You can't. We can't. And for those of you who are entrepreneurial in spirit, but you can't think of your next business, if Trump gets his way with this thing, here's an idea. Open up a surrogate wire transfer company where you send wire transfers on behalf of illegal aliens. This is the sort of stuff that's going to pop up. So I say this with all sincerity. Donald, each night I'm here trying, I'm trying desperately to do my small part to help you help us. But you're not listening. The wall, the money transfers, it's all window dressing, man. I've been working this issue for a long time. I live it, I breathe it, I can solve it in my sleep. The quickest, fastest, cheapest, most reasonable way of ending this nightmare is to cut off the magnet. Stop allowing the illegal aliens in this country to get jobs, and the problem goes away. Cut off the welfare candy, and the problem goes away. If there is no money to grab, if there is no money to send back home, if there is no money to grab from free this and free that and free everything else, people won't come to America. Donald, call me, man. Call me. Joining me now is Democratic strategist and Trump supporter Harlan Hill.